Hey you guys, today I'm gonna talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 4, episode 3. I recorded a video earlier, 20 something minutes, and it was off. The audio and the video was off, so I'm trying to do it again. Hopefully this time it upload. Hopefully I can remember what I said. Um, I'm not gonna go step by step, play by play. I'm just go by person. I do know it started off with Erica and her being at the lawyer's office and her trying to get child support from Scrappy and her saying, the lawyer or whatever saying that he owes over, $45,000 in child support. I have a I have a big problem with this storyline. I have a problem with them doing this and they say they love their daughter but they playing this out on TV. I understand that paying child support and being owed child support is reality, but these kids are involved and these kids be affected by these dumb ass, immature ass parents. Um, she meets up with Mama D about the child support because Mama D mad that her strip club event got canceled, interrupted between this, him getting served or whatever. And I see both sides. I see both sides because I know girls that be owed child support, but I do also see girls that lie about child support. So I see both sides, but it be things that Erica say that makes me not believe her story. It be things that I see on Instagram on Bambi's page that it makes Erica's story look a little suspect. Um, like I always see Scrappy with his daughter. I always see them on family vacations. No, that doesn't mean that he paid child support, but I don't think he's a bad father because when Mama D said something about him being a good father, that's when Erica interrupted and said, well, you gonna take your son's side or whatever. I've never heard of Scrappy being a bad father. Behind the child support, yeah. Maybe old child support, yeah. But I've always said, because she made it a thing when Mama D brought up child support, she said, prove it. And that made me look at her little side eye because instead of her going back to say, no, he hasn't, woo, 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 by her just saying prove it first, it just shows me how baby mamas just be lying. They say, guys really be showing paying child support by them giving the woman money, making sure the baby has da 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 or whatever, and the mama be saying, oh, well, I'm not gonna go after you for child support if you just give me such month, and then these women are not reporting that kind of stuff, and so the rear is being stacked up on the guy because he has no proof. I tell my brother, I tell my cousins, I tell guys all the time, if it's $5 that you give them to your child, if you have a baby mama like that, it's best to get a money order and say what it's for. Because in the long run, if she has the child in custody, it goes against you. I don't care what you go tell the judge. If you have no proof, you have to pay all that money regardless of what you gave her. That's what I think it is with Erica. Because or either it's that or this bitch needed a storyline because they were in a good place last year. They were not arguing. Only time they argue is at the reunion when she tried to put him on blast for fucking her. Maybe that's the problem, that he ain't fucking her and he's strictly with Bambi. Is that the problem? I don't know. I just don't get that whole little storyline with her. Is it she needs the money for the clothes store with Cardi and she trying to come up on some money? It's something up with Erica that I just feel like she real shady on. Moving on from the next storyline, let's go and get it to Carly. She ain't doing well. She wants to get this store off the ground, so she meets up with K Michelle or whatever, and they be sitting there talking about the whole store line and how she want to get this cracking and how Erica's slacking on her pimping because And it's another girl that has 5 stores from Vegas, is willing to help her get what she want to be, you know, get her store and her whatever cosmetics or whatever the hell she's selling off the ground. And I'm all here for that. I'm sorry. People might think Carly is being shady, but when it comes to business and money, that's business. Like, girl, boo, like, she has said on more than one occasion that she's supposed to be working with Erica, but Erica has been slacking. Erica hasn't been stepping up, and this other girl has been stepping up. The other girl know about the business. The other girl is in the game already. So I didn't see the no-brainer with that. I didn't. Now, maybe she did need to talk to her, but like she said, she called her. She didn't answer the damn phone. So I don't understand why people giving Carly the flag if Erica hasn't been answering the phone. What is she supposed to do? Pass up this business opportunity? What if Erica never get her clothes off the ground? First of all, Erica clothes is just like any other Instagram boutique, for real, for real. And then she wants to charge triple the goddamn amount for them clothes just because she's on Love and Hip Hop. When she talked about the goddamn clothing line, I went on her site and them clothes was 50, like they were like $70 for the cheapest dress. And I'm like, bitch, I seen that same dress on Instagram for $12.99. Stop fucking playing. Then the material, the dresses were see-through. So I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm like, if somebody else has capital, I don't understand what's going with them. It's a damn problem. Bitch, y'all ain't really friends. I don't even want people to be like, oh, well, y'all was friends. No, they wasn't. So then she was talking, you know, to Kay about that. Then Kay, you know, they were talking about Jessica dime piece and all that kind of stuff and her linking up with people and how, you know, they talked about Stevie, J, and Jocelyn. She's still cool with Jocelyn. Kay wasn't gonna talk bad about Stevie J, and I thought that was really cool with her. Jessica just want to get her music off the ground and stuff like that. I was cracking up when Kay was throwing shade at fucking Mimi for trying to start her label, because bitch, we all was like, what do she do? Why is she doing this? This bitch, I don't know. She just needed another storyline too. What else happened between them? Nothing. Rashida ended up meeting up with Erica, and they were talking about they men and all they bullshit. But then Rashida tells Erica about the whole situation with Carly, and she did it in a whole fucked up way. Because yeah, you told Carly to talk to her and all yada yada yada, but you was being messy to me. She could have went to Erica and said, she could have waited till Erica said something about them shop. And if Erica didn't bring it up, then you know Erica don't know nothing about it. But by you bringing up, you starting fucking mess, and now Erica wants to go confront Carly. Dumb as fuck. So they goes to the opening. Carly looked like, you know, she doing the damn thing with her little opening. She got a nice little turnout. K. Michelle ended up coming, gracing her with her presence, showing people, you know, that was a celebrity, so that was cool. Jessica ended up coming and helping her out and stuff. That was cool. Then you had the 2 little birds coming in with funky, stank-ass attitude trying to confront her about the whole situation, and she's thrown off guard. Then, you know, Jessica looking like, what the fuck? So, you know, they going at Cardi, and I was glad that Jessica ended up stepping in. Like, are y'all here to congratulate her, or y'all here to check her, or whatever? And then I like how she was going at both of them. I like how she went at both of them. Then you see that they wasn't trying to jump bad with her. They were trying to jump bad with Cardi, but they wasn't trying to jump bad with motherfucking Jessica, because they seen that she was about that life and she was not going to play that shit with them. And I was so here for it. Moving on from them, the whole Stevie goes to rehab. They played this sad ass little thing like it was something big, and him going to rehab, and I was just like, hurry the fuck up. I wanted to say, driver, can you please step on the gas and hurry the hell up and get this scene over with? It's stupid. Then you had Jocelyn talking about Stevie wanted her to do 3 things. He wanted her to pick out a wedding dress, talk to Mimi, and work on her music or whatever. She decided to do the 3rd one first. She's working on her music. She's shaking her ass. I don't know why, but I like the song. It's something catchy about that song, but I'm like, y'all lying, talking about y'all stingy with your booty cat because Justin, come on now. But I like the song. I thought it was really catchy. And then, you know, like I said, Cardi ended up coming to talk to her, and they having a whole bashing session about Mimi and her and whatever, you know, Cardi want to do, and about Stevie going to rehab and stuff like that. Just having a little normal girl talk. They was throwing shots at Mimi, but Mimi's been throwing them at Jocelyn all this time, so I wasn't getting mad about her throwing them at her. Like, I couldn't even get mad. I thought it was funny. But I was just like, come on, Jocelyn, the same way we get on Mimi about to keep talking about you. We don't want you to be spending your time talking about her. But like I said, it was funny. So then Jocelyn, Mimi meets up with Deb. Deb gives her some real hardcore. I don't know what she thought she was going in there for, but Deb was giving her some real straight hardcore. This the only person on the show got some sense to me. It's the only person I like. I don't know if Deb got some stock up in Love and Hip Hop. That bitch was like, I'm not missing the season. Fuck what you're going through. I don't care which one of my kids on here. I'm not missing the season. So she, you know, called Mimi stupid as fuck for that whole book deal, but then give her some advice on how to get rid of him, basically. Just, I think, write 10 pages or whatever, and that go a book. Write 10 pages, that go a book. And just to get rid of him. Then, you know, I like how she called her stupid. Then, I like how she called her stupid on the old business deal with Stevie J. She talking about, when she asked her, do she love Stevie J, and she couldn't answer that right away. I was like, you dumb. You dumb. Then they talked about meeting up with Jocelyn. And I like how Deb was like, this is not about you. This is about that little girl. And if that little girl is going to be up in Jocelyn's presence, then you need to have a grown-up conversation with her. This ain't about y'all. So she goes and sit down and have a conversation with Jocelyn. But she's so on the fence, so with a fucked up attitude, that I was glad that Jocelyn kept her composure. Part of me, I wanted Jocelyn to hit her. But then I was glad that Jocelyn kept her composure and just, Jocelyn's tongue is so motherfucking cold that she didn't need to hit me. She didn't need to. They was talking about, you know, why are you here, da-da-da-da. And they both couldn't figure out why they was here because Jocelyn said, bitch, I'm not coming here to apologize. That ain't what I was coming here for. But then she wants to know why Jocelyn hit her. And then she was trying to play it off like, you know, I don't know what you're talking about, bitch. I don't know what you're talking about. Wasn't me. But I was like, bitch, that is a hood bitch if I ever seen one. Like, bitch, I'm not confessing to nothing for you hoes to have some kind of shit on me. Because I'm quite sure this legal shit was still going on when this part of the taping was going on. So she probably was like, bitch, I'm not confessing to nothing. But then she ended up saying, how do y'all think y'all can be able, you could be able to say little shit all the time, here and there, calling me hoes and prostitutes and this and that, and not have no consequences behind it? She was like, well, you call me names too. She was like, bitch, I called you a maid and a porn star. And she was like, I ain't no maid. She was like, bitch, you clean houses. I'm a business owner. She was like, girl, everybody know that you clean houses. And you was hanging from balls and sucking dicks. Like, come on. So that hit Mimi to the core. Mimi couldn't take it no more and got her ass up. And Jocelyn still was sitting there with gone flat booty. And I'm sitting here laughing like a motherfucker because I thought it was funny as hell. I do. I just feel like Jocelyn, Mimi be getting what the fuck she deserved. Especially, bitch, you wouldn't call her a wildebeest. You wouldn't call her a crack whore. You wouldn't call her all kind of whores and shit like that and crazy. And bitch, you got what you deserved. Then last but not least, let's talk about Jacques, KD, and Stina. He's in the studio and with Stina, they talking. She trying to fuck, he trying to fuck. She want her family back. But then here come KD. I swear it. Rox, I think you fucked everybody up watching loving hip hop, and every time this girl get on damn screen, all we see is baby knees. That's all I can see when this girl come on damn screen now. But she comes on screen or whatever, and she wants to confront him because he hasn't been answering his phone. And I'm like, bitch, I can't fuck with it. If my man ain't answering his phone and he ain't at work where you can't accept phone calls and you ain't in the hospital dying, it's a problem. But he's not answering his phone. She go confront him, and he says because he's been at the studio talking to Cena. So I would have hit him there because I'm like, bitch, you ain't been talking for hours. But so now Cena wants to turn up and like tell her. Cause first, KD was, keeping it cute, like, she's welcome here, cause of the family situation. And Cena was like, fuck all that, bitch. It's not nothing about all that. He needs to tell you, bitch, he been still smashing this. I don't know what you think is going on. And then, she's screaming at Jacques to tell. Jacques is sitting there looking fucking dumb. I'm sitting here laughing my ass off. And not because of these dumb assholes, because I think both of them stupid. One paying for dick, and the other one just excusing the dick. I just don't get it. I don't give a fuck about y'all having kids together. It's just not worth it when a man gets to be able to disrespect you like that, and all you could think about is either getting revenge on this girl or wanting the family back that a motherfucker didn't care about his family. Then, bitch, how much was the family was y'all when he was fucking you and the other baby mama, because he had both of y'all pregnant at the same time. He was fucking Carly Red and he was fucking KD. Why do you want that back? I don't get that. Why do you want something like that back? So he throws her out. She mad he's throwing her out. But I'm like, yeah, bitch, cause you telling all the secrets and he needs Sugar Mama over there. So Sugar Mama over here she don't want to believe that her man has been fucking his baby mama, that he's been going over there. So she wants to have to sit down with her. And Cena's like, yes, he's always at my house. He's always rubbing on me. So she was like, so you telling me y'all sleeping together? No, bitch, we just playing footsie. Come on, dummy. Yeah, they sleeping together. And that's what Katie said, because she was like, I want my family back. And like homegirl said, like, you don't respect us. And I'm like, bitch, none of y'all respect yourself. None of y'all respect yourself. So they didn't get nowhere with that conversation because KD didn't believe it, and Cena ain't got her man back. So Cena was like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna prove to her that he's still smashing over here. So she invites him over. Oh, the kids are gone. Oh, hold on for a minute. I'll be right back. But you had enough time to take off the outfit you had on, put in some lingerie, and he sat there. And he over there like, one thing on my shoulder is telling me to get up and leave. The other thing is on my, I'm like, you had a long time to talk to your motherfucking shoulders. So then he talks to his shoulders, but he still sits there. She comes out, and they go into town. He's trying to stuff in her mouth because he's from the hood and he don't know no better. He don't know how to do it like that. They just seen some shit on TV and they trying to play it out, and it's not working. And then after all of that, they end up going to the room and fucking. Then the whole time you got a camera right there just watching, and I'm laughing. Usually I'd be like, oh, that's fucked up. But no, I'm laughing because this motherfucker trying to play games. And she had to prove to her, and show her, like, your man is a dirty dick nigga, and he's still fucking to me. And that was the only way for, close that door, and that was the only way for her to, I don't know, prove a point. I don't get it. They both dumb. I can't even be pumped up with this girl and have her back. Because both of them fucking dumb for this boy that Barry ain't got no money. You paying for studio time. You paying for his clothes. I've seen, I think it was Baller Alert or Shade Room or some damn body posting something about him selling out of a damn suitcase at a barbershop. Like, and these what you bitches want to fight over. Not a motherfucker with good credit in 401k. Not a motherfucker that's going to work and proving that he's willing to work for his 8 kids and 4 baby mamas. No. No, a motherfucker that keep going to the studio and they ain't putting out nan damn hit. Anyway, that's what I got. Hope this video come out. It's a little shorter than the last one, but I hope this one come out. Shout out to the Scorpion Show. I did see them on the after party episode, and I really enjoyed that episode because it was just more fun than games and laughs and stuff like that. Little shade thrown here and there, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed watching the Scorpion, Kevin and Mikhail ask their questions. I was loving how the Scorpion was saying, in these 2 minutes, I'm about to get every question I could think of that happened and say what I got to say in them 2 minutes, and Kevin really did that. Kevin asked him, Mikhail asked him a really good question about her and how she got on the show. Then they asked a question about if she wasn't doing music, would she go back to stripping? I thought those were really good questions to ask her. But like I said, I'm just proud that to see, YouTubers on national TV doing a damn thing and being recognized and stuff like that. Keep up the good work, you guys. It just inspired us to keep doing what we doing. So, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was cool. So, shout out to the Scorpion Show, Kevin and Mikhail. Check out their channel. Subscribe, like the videos. Check out Ashley Miller, my cousin Mike V, Spooky Jones, Tiki44, everybody that do love in hip hop. Scotty Mr. Still Standing For It Rocks. And I will talk. Oh, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, Xbox Live, Snapchat. Everything I do is by thaghettoview, THA, not THE. And if you want me to follow you back on anything, let me know what I'm supposed to be following you back on, and I will. Alright, you guys. Peace out.